What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the new workshop once again. Now it's early morning on day 2 and I am exhausted to say the least, but the show must go on. Now today I want to concentrate on getting the floor done. So I want to paint this floor. I have floor paint with an epoxy hardener, so I need to get that down. There's more electrics to be done, but the priority now is to get the floor finished so I can start moving all my workbenches over here and all the tools in. The electrics can be added as I go and according as I get things set up as I need them. I have a trunking and conduit system, so I can just drop off anywhere I want and put a power point anywhere I want. So that's not the primary concern today. Today it's all about getting this floor ready. Now it's a brand new concrete floor, so there's not too much cleaning to be done on it. I don't have too much prep work to do. I just need to get it cleaned out, hoovered, vacuumed, and it should be good to go from there. So this is how to paint a workshop floor. So let's start cleaning. Okay guys, there we go. The workshop floor is now spotless and I've cleaned myself up a small bit too, so we're good to go. I've been over this 3 or 4 times with the vacuum, with the workshop vac, just to make sure it's spotless. Like I say, this is a brand new concrete floor, so I don't have to worry about using detergent on or anything like that. If you're doing a workshop that you've already been working on and you've got oil and stuff on the floor, you will need to use some sort of detergent or degreaser just to get that oil off the floor first. So that's something to bear in mind. So now we'll take a look at the paint, we'll get ready to mix it up with the epoxy hardener and we'll get painting. This stuff, they say, is dry to the touch within 30 minutes. It's very warm in this shed today, so I don't know how quickly this is going to go off. So I might just have to set you up and just start painting this floor and see how it goes. But I'll get you in on as much as I can. Right, let's have a look at the paint. Okay guys, just going to go into handheld mode for a minute, so if this is a little bit jerky I apologise, but here's the paint. This is actually made by an Irish manufacturer called Brosna Paints. This is 17.5 litres of grey paint, and this is the epoxy activator. It's a hardener for the paint. So you get 2.5 litres of hardener to 17.5 litres of paint. They say that'll do 100 square metres depending on how smooth your floor is. That's about almost twice what I need, so I should get 2 coats. It may only take 1 coat, I'm not sure, so we'll see how this stuff hardens and how it goes off. So yeah, there we go, 2K grey floor paint. The activator ratio is 7:1, and there is our activator again, 7:1. So now just a quick look around the edge and show you what I'm dealing with. I have already masked the edge all around just to protect the bottom of the OSB, but as you can see, the dimensions I was given for the floor allowed a bit of leeway according to the guy that was putting up the shed, so I had to fill in around with some sand and cement. So I've hoovered or I vacuumed this as much as I could, so hopefully I'm not going to pull too much grit off this. I might just leave this to last and I'll stick to the concrete power floated floor slab, and we can do the edge later. That might be the way to go. This floor was poured with fiberglass fibres in it just to give it extra strength and prevent cracking. So I was kind of annoyed when I saw the shed went up and I had this 3-inch gap all around, because I did work to the manufacturer's dimensions, and the manufacturer's dimensions apparently allow a bit of leeway for the guys to erect the shed. I wish I had known that beforehand, but such is life. So okay, so the next thing to do now is to get mixing this paint. Okay, rollers. Up. Now it does say that this stuff should be used in a well ventilated area, so as soon as I have this mixed, I'm going to get the doors open and we might record this in a time lapse, because I don't know how quickly this stuff is going to go off and how easy it's going to actually fill in this stuff. So we get a mix going first and we'll see how it goes. So, gloves on, bar just for mixing, and let's get this lid off. easier said than done. Right, that's quite potent. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mix this. Should do. Nice grey colour. Set that down there. Now, so I'm going to do is I'm going to start with 5 litres of paint. We can see that on the side of this paint bucket here. So 5 litres of paint means 0.7 litres of hardener. So we'll just try and eyeball it as best we can. Let's see how we go. I'm going to have to open the door because this stuff is potent. That's our 5 litres of that. There we go. 1.7 litres of this guy. That should be about it. There we go. This has to be well mixed, and when you have it mixed, mix it some more. That should do it. Right. Should leave it. Put that back on. Let's get painting. Okay guys, I'm not sure how fast I need to move with this or how fast this stuff is going to go off, but so we'll get a couple of brush strokes on, or roller strokes I should say, and then we shall go to time lapse. Obviously start from the opposite corner to your door so you can actually get out your door. I think I can go straight over the cement, it mightn't be too bad. You can see some of that glass fibre there just in the paint coming up. Yeah, this stuff is going to go off pretty quick. Right, so I think what we'll do now is we'll set you guys up on a time lapse. Back here. Okay guys, it's the following morning. I'm going to give it a second coat. I left it last night because it was still a little bit tacky and I didn't want to go walking on it, so I left it till the following morning. It's good and dry now. It might not actually need a second coat. This stuff goes on pretty thick. and it is kind of rubberized when it goes off. But it goes a lot further than the manufacturer said it does, so I have a load left, so why not give it a second coat? That's what I'm going to do. One piece of advice: pour out a small bit, use it, and then pour in some more, because if you're left with stuff, there's not much you can do with it once you add the activator to it. It's going to go hard on you. So I had about a litre left in the bucket last night. I covered it with cling film to see if I could seal it, just to see if I could go off, but stopped it going off, but it didn't. So see if you can see that there. You can see how it goes like a big lump of rubber. So there you go. That's what you're left with in the end of your bucket. A nice big chunk of rubber. So that's a bit of waste. So mix a small amount, use it, mix a bit more. It's always easier to add more to the bucket than to try and get rid of the stuff that you've put the activator in. So that's just a little tip. I'm going to mix some more of this now, a small amount this time. I'm going to put a second coat in this floor, and then we'll get back to you. Okay guys, there we go. The workshop floor is finished. The paint has now cured. There's 2 coats gone on it, although 1 coat might have been enough, but I had plenty of paint, so why not use it and do a good job on it. Now, just a couple of things. Make sure you're in a well ventilated area. I had the roller door fully open when I was doing this. It is potent and it gives off some very powerful fumes. If you don't have a well ventilated space, make sure you're using a respirator. Wear gloves, you don't want to get this stuff on your skin either. Mix small amounts. Once you add the activator, it's going to start going off on you. So if you use too much, there's nothing you can do with it. You can't unboil an egg, for essentially this stuff is going to go hard. So small amounts, and see how far you get. It's always easy just to add more to the bucket, but you can't undo it once you've had the activator. So just bear that in mind. Don't use a cheap roller either. Don't use a very furry roller, because this stuff gets tacky quite quickly and it will pull the fibres from your roller. It happened to me in a few spots. Just as I was rolling, it was pulling the fibres from the roller and it was going into the finish. It's not a major deal, but just something to think about. I think that's more or less it then, guys. It is really that simple. Again, this was a brand new concrete floor, so if you have a pre-existing workshop, you will need to get the oil and grease off your floor. Some sort of detergent to do that, because paint won't stick to oil and it'll just peel off. So bear that in mind. So yeah, hit like and subscribe if this has been helpful to you. I'll keep making some more of these workshop videos. Just let me know any comments, questions below, and I will get back to you. But for now, it's time for me to start moving all the tools in here. So this is where the fun part begins. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take it easy.